Thank you for joining me for another episode of Healing with Rose. My name's Christina Rose. Today I want to talk about the stigmas between big and little people. And if I say it in a way that offends anybody, I apologize. But when I say big and little, I don't mean short and tall. I mean fluffy or fat people. And I also mean, when I say small, I mean skinny or anorexic people. The reason why I feel like there is a stigma towards each kind of people is because the smaller people believe that all large people just sit around, eat all day, and do nothing. Then you also have larger people who think that the smaller people just have this great life and everything's given to them, and they can eat what they want, they don't have to exercise, and there's a really bad stigma on both sides. And the reason why I feel like this it has a lot to do with how we are brought up and how we are made to believe that you have to be a certain way, have a certain hair color, act a certain way, be a certain size. And I kind of hit on this on another video of mine, but I wanted to make a video just about this. I have very skinny people in my family who actually struggle with having an overactive metabolism. They do eat a lot, but the thing is, they eat a lot because their body is burning it so quickly, and it is very hard to slow down a metabolism when it is overactive. Like when you have an overactive thyroid, that can also cause you to gain weight. So there are a lot of differences and a lot of similarities to the complete opposite spectrums of body size. Me, myself, I've always been large. I do not have diabetes. I do not have high blood pressure. I do not have any of the things that you would expect someone of a larger size, or in doctors' cases, obese, have. So I am a contrary to the normal rule. I have always been an active person, even though I've always been large. Now, mind you, I am a lot larger than I was in high school. My weight is coming back down very slowly, but that is due to a condition that I developed after a severe car accident, which is lymphedema. And I'm going to actually do a separate video for that because it's pretty extensive to talk about and explain how that disease or condition works. But just to give you a rough idea, it has to do with swelling of your body. There is no cure. There is nothing they can do except for basically treat your symptoms. And that's it. So you have to live with it, deal with it. There's no exercise, no diet, no pill, no nothing you can go on that can help cure it. Only make the symptoms slightly worse or slightly better, depending on what you do. But that's not this video. So you have the thing of smaller people need to quit thinking that all the big people are just fat and lazy, because we're not. And larger people need to quit thinking that smaller people, skinnier people, have life easy, because some of them, maybe a lot of them, don't. And also the thing is, we being larger people, if we've been large all of our life, we wish we were skinny. All of us do. But we need to understand that being a smaller person also puts you in the realm of everyone, even when you're big, critiques your body size. But when you're little, they expect complete perfection. And that unfortunately can drive skinnier people just as well as larger people to the point of severe depression, not eating, becoming bulimic, becoming anorexic or bulimic. And those are some of the hardest issues and conditions for people to overcome, because it's due to having a mental stressor, sometimes physical stressor, and most importantly, emotional stressor attached to it. It's being constantly belittled or saying that, why can't you be better? Why can't you be like this? Why haven't you done this? You need to work out harder. You need to eat less. You need to. Well, here's my thing. And here is my thing that I stick to in my life now, because some of my worst critics of my body are my family. And I have had to tell them, my body is my body. I am healthy. The doctors say that I am healthy. I am working on my weight. I am working on it the best that I can with the conditions that I have. I am not using them as an excuse, but people need to understand that it is not easy for everyone to lose weight. Some people can sit and work out and work out and work out and eat right and everything else, and it still doesn't work. They can say that they understand people's bodies. They can say that they can, eat this way, work out this much, do this, do that, and this will help you lose weight, keep it off. I'm sorry, they're wrong. It may work for a couple thousand people. Okay, great. That worked for a couple thousand people. There are so many diets and so many trends and so many diet pills and this, that, and the other. They are just barely, and I mean barely, scratching the surface of how a human's body works. They have no clue. Especially if it's a small person trying to figure out how to help a large person. They're going off of how their body works. They have no clue how a larger person's body actually works or is acting. Or just like with me, for years I thought, oh, it's my thyroid, it's my thyroid. I kept trying to get them to do what's called an advanced thyroid test. They have yet to this day refused to do an advanced thyroid test. My thyroid's supposed to be okay. Like I said, I don't have diabetes. I don't have hypertension. I don't have all of the things that comes with somebody being obese. But yet, there's nothing anyone can do or anything out there that has helped me. From probably before high school and after, me and my mother both have been on so many different diets. I used to work out all the time. I didn't lose weight. I maintained the weight I had, but I did not lose weight. I gained some muscle mass, but I did not lose weight. And this is one of the hardest things. So you have the working out all the time, eating right, not losing weight. Then you also have the smaller people or the skinnier people always eating all the time and working out and having a high metabolism, or some of them don't work out, eat all the time because they're trying to gain weight. So tell me where it is that doctors and specialists know how to help us. And if they do, they're keeping it from us. The true thing to help us, they're keeping it from us. And I and other people struggle daily to, get to where we're so-called supposed to be. And then people look at us and go, "Oh, you're just fat and lazy," or, "Oh, I'm glad you don't have to work out if you're a smaller person. I'm just glad you just have it made." The thing is, there's complications to being both sides of the spectrum. If you're a larger person, like I said, I am a contrary to the rule, and I thank God or whatever kept me from getting those issues that other people have. Because life would be a lot harder. I have family members that have diabetes, and it's hard for them, especially when they've been those types of people that have gotten to eat and do whatever they wanted all their life. And now they have to be careful, and now they're struggling. They're having issues because of the fact that, one, they never thought they were going to get it because they thought they were fine. And two, they had always been active. They are still active, but yet they have conditions that they shouldn't be having. So those conditions don't just come with being a heavier person. Someone who is a $120, 5'6", 5'7", is not classified as obese, but can have diabetes, can have hypertension, can have high cholesterol. Oh, and that's the other one. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have all of the things that go along with being obese. I mean, I don't want to be a guinea pig for anybody, by no means. But I wish there was a doctor out there that would go, "Okay, wait a minute. This is not normal for somebody that's supposed to be obese and not have a single condition of people who are usually obese. I want to run tests. I want to see what's going on with you. Like, really see what's going on with you." And that would be amazing. Because most doctors just look at me and go, "Oh, you're just fat and lazy. You need to get off your ass and go work out. And you need to quit eating this and eating that." Here's the thing. Most of my diet consists of chicken or turkey. And a lot of times it's, yes, I do eat noodles, but I eat like not a huge portion of noodles. I like my mac and cheese, but I'm not eating it every day. I like me my pizza, but I'm not sitting there and eating like a Pizza Hut pizza. I am eating a super thin crust pizza. It's almost like having a low carb bowl. And usually when I eat a pizza, that is all I eat all day. Literally all day. And then, and I have my coffee in the morning. Because I work at home on my computer for 8 hours a day. So when I eat, that's what I eat. I don't really snack, for crying out loud. I still have candy in my cupboard from last Halloween. Not this Halloween, not this October, last October. I am not a person that sits there and mow down. I want a big bowl of chocolate covered coconut popcorn and I just want to stuff my face with it. Like, no. I am a person that doesn't really eat, even though I feel hungry. I know I'm not hungry. But at the same time, there's times where I try to eat, I start to eat, and then I can't eat. But yet I feel like I'm starving. Again, this comes down to doctors, physicians, specialists don't understand. And I'm sorry, I am also a person that I do not believe medication cures all. There's natural things out there that they could be helping give people to help overcome a lot of issues, but they're not doing it because of big pharma. So I am not going to sit there and take a whole bunch of medication. And I know there's going to be people out there going, well, they've got this that can help with this and this and this and this. The only pill I'm on is a water pill to help, not cure, help. And it's starting not to help anymore because I've been on it so long. Is a water pill for my lymphedema. So I hate when people look at large people or really skinny people and, judge, make comments. It comes down to just because you live a certain way, just because you are a certain way, do not try to conform or push someone to be what you want them to be because they're not you. And if it's something you couldn't have done in your life, don't try to make somebody else become something you couldn't become. And if you're something that somebody else isn't, good for you. If you could sit there and work out 12 hours a day, yes, I'm over exaggerating, 12 hours a day, eat 6-7 meals a day, still work, have a life, take care of your family, and you are this huge bodybuilder and that's your life. Okay, that's your life. That's great. I understand that everybody has, one, free will, and two, you have to try to push yourself if you want to succeed at anything in life. I get that. But there's more going on than just somebody either being lazy, eating too much, and being heavy. And then there's also more than just, oh, somebody's got a high metabolism and, works out and they're this beautiful bodied person. No, they could be anorexic, not eating and working out and all this other stuff because they're trying to have that perfect body. So you have where people are causing harm to their bodies being too skinny, trying to become this perfect person. Then you also have people who are larger, who are, even though they're large, they're still hurting their bodies because they're trying to become that smaller, skinnier person. Both spectrums have emotional, mental, and physical scars. I'm telling you right now, they do. Because of the fact that they're being told that they have to be a certain way. Or they're picked on because they're the size that they are. Yes, skinny people get picked on too. Mostly skinny girls. But yes, there are guys, I've known some in school. Because most guys are told that they have to be manly, muscular, and if you're a skinnier, geekier kid, you're going to get picked on. And for girls are expected to have decent sized boobs, have a little ass, have this great curvy body, and not big body, curvy, hourglass, that perfect model body. These should not be what makes us us. These are someone way long time ago went, yes, that is what I want to see in a guy, and that is what I want to see in a girl. And that's how everybody should be. Perfect. We want everybody perfect. I hate to tell you, but if you're supposed to be perfect, you would have came out of your mama perfect. And it didn't happen. So just deal with what your mama gave you. Use it to your advantage and learn to love yourself instead of letting others judge and dictate who and how you live your life, what you look like, what you eat, what you do. I'm sorry if you're a person who has to eat a lot because you have a high metabolism and you feel like you're starving all the time. Do what you have to do to survive. And if somebody says, "Oh, well, you're too skinny," say, "Well, I'm eating." Say, "I am eating." If you're a bigger person and you feel like you're starving all day and you're trying not to eat all that sugary food or snack all the time, try to find things you like. Like, I'm not saying sugar-free candy is the greatest. They taste funny. Some of them do. But if you have an opportunity, if you like vegetables and stuff like that, try to snack on vegetables and stuff that you like. Try to find protein bars, protein shakes. They do help to a degree. But don't sit there and beat yourself up. Either of you, larger, small, I don't care who you are. Don't beat yourself up because you are not what everyone else thinks is perfect. If you are honestly trying, if you are caring for yourself the way you're supposed to, and do not have severe medical issues because of your weight or your physical condition, do not beat yourself up. Do not make yourself believe that you are any less of a person because of what your body size is. If you are a good person on the inside, if you love yourself and you know that you are taking care of yourself to the best of your ability, do not let anyone push you, force you, tell you you are any less or you're not doing good enough. Because no one else is you. You are the only one that knows what works for your body, knows what affects your body, knows what your body feels like when you do certain things to your body. And most importantly, if you're happy with your body, not because somebody told you that you don't have big boobs or big ass, it's what you like. If you're fine with being the size or shape that you are, anybody else says otherwise, you tell them, say, "I'm happy with me. I'm sorry you have a problem with it, but I'm happy with me. I'm not you, you're not me, so let's just keep it at that." And walk away from them. I don't care if it's a family member, I don't care if it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't care. Because if anybody wants to change you, especially if you're in a relationship, then they didn't like you for who you were in the first place. I know I kind of ran it a little bit on this one, and I apologize. But please, 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 just understand, before you judge somebody on their body size, why don't you get to know them first? because it's not fair to just look at somebody and go, oh, you're fat and lazy, or oh, you're anorexic, you don't eat all day. No, that's not the case. Get to know people, find out their story before you just assume you know them, because that's what you've been told. So, thank you for joining me again. Again, I apologize for ranting so much today, but I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful day, and I will see you next time.